I mean, it's funny. Like when we were on tour, we were just so not like rock band on tour. There wasn't any like big partying or picking up girls at the shows or I mean, there wasn't any of that. We were pretty low key guys. His first solo record came out when we were working on our second Heatmiser record, and I mean, I thought it was good that he was kind of exploring these other avenues because I mean, I didn't have any problem with it. Personally, I helped him mix his first two records, and I really thought they were great. The only thing that started to happen, I think, is he got more secure with doing his own stuff like that. He got more particular about, how he wanted his songs to sound in Heatmiser. And that kind of thing can cause a little bit of friction, just because, I mean, when you have a group of people together in a creative situation, it's like it's easy for feelings to get stepped on. If his ultimate goal was having his songs the way he wanted, there wasn't any reason for him not to just do it himself. I think maybe one of the things that made us different, I came at music much more from a production standpoint. The feeling I would get from music had a lot more to do with the notes and the tone of it. But the longer I worked with Elliott, the more aware I became of lyrics and the quality of his words and the mechanics of his songwriting, and really respected him for that. I was here at home when I heard, and at the time that I heard, I hadn't really heard anything about him being on the mend, so it didn't really strike me as a big shock. It was sort of after that I learned about the fact that he seemed to be doing better before he died, and so I found that kind of disturbing. And as people do when they lose somebody that they know, you go through different feelings, and I think that because he and I had some distance for a while, I didn't necessarily feel that much about it at first, and then I heard, NPR did a story about him and had some interview clips that he'd done, and just kind of hearing him talk really reminded me of, hanging out with Elliott and just talking, just hearing his voice talking. At that point, I started to feel a lot more sad because, it's like I said, the Elliott that exists in my memory was not the spiraling Elliott that you see in the press. And so I just found it really, I just felt sad and felt like it was a waste of someone that I'd known for so long and was so talented and smart.